Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Yo, it's your boy Dirtman Xbox. Please don't forget to insert the text box when you watch the dirt. The time will fly. And always remember, the cake's a lie. Yeah.
Hello YouTube, it is Matthew here from Dirtman Xbox, and today I'm bringing you a Battlefield 3 commentary on Donya Fortress. This is the first Battlefield commentary we've done for the channel. Well, I've done at least, and it's a bit weird because when we started this channel, well, I kind of started the channel, but then Jeff joined along. But when we were originally talking about starting the channel, the main game that we wanted to cover was Battlefield 3, and we wanted to do lots of Battlefield 3 gameplay. Like, our idols were like, well, our main idol is like Anders L. I'm not sure if you know him. You probably do. He's a Swedish YouTuber, and he does a lot of Battlefield 3, and he's really good at the game. He plays on PC. But he was our main idol, and we wanted to do lots of Battlefield 3 commentaries, live comms, all that kind of shit. And we ended up, I mean, the only Battlefield 3 video we put up so far, we put up a montage, like, that's about it. Because we just got caught up in Let's Plays and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of funny when I was reflecting on this and finally doing the commentary. I mean, we both have lots of Battlefield 3 gameplay recorded between the two of us. We just haven't actually gotten around to commentating on it, and it's kind of like a trek to excuse me, it's kind of a trek to do Battlefield commentaries at this stage, because, like, as you saw, you probably didn't see it that well, but at the start of this game it was showing we're playing on just a normal DICE server here.
Here's the med kit.
Because there isn't a lot of close quarters servers around, and we wanted to play close quarters. This is Donya, sorry, I forgot to say this at the start, but this is Donya Fortress, and I think I get a really good KD. Well, no, I think I get a pretty good KD and a good few kills in this match. And it's TDM. But what was I saying? Yeah, Battlefield 3 videos are kind of a trek to edit and to do commentaries on, because, like, if you watch Anders L's video, he does it a lot. You have to edit out, like, the games are such extended tickets at this stage that most games last for about half an hour or maybe 20 minutes, and that's too long for a commentary. So you kind of have to you have to choose your lives wisely. You have to edit out all the unnecessary crap, and that's kind of a bit of an effort, to be honest. Like, I don't mind doing it, but I just don't really I haven't had the time yet to do one. I do have a few long games recorded that I will edit, but for the moment I'm just sticking to my short games. So that means a lot of close quarters, because that's what me and Jeff have been playing a lot of recently. That is kind of smallish or gets done relatively fast. And it also means a lot of close quarters and a lot of team deathmatch or small conquest games. Excuse me. So one of the things I want to talk about today was the Endgame DLC coming out in March. I got Aftermath, but it was a bit late to start making videos on it, and I haven't really played that much of it because for some reason there hasn't been a lot of there hasn't been a lot of servers about. There hasn't been a lot of servers on it. The only one I've played is Scavenge, and I don't know, I find that a bit odd, a bit hard to play. Like, I don't like having to look for the guns and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a good game mode, don't get me wrong. I just, whenever I've been playing it, I haven't really been in the mood for that type of game mode, if you know what I mean. So Endgame looks like it's going to be a good DLC, and me and Jeff are both going to get it, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you a lot of coverage on it. It's got a capture the flag game mode, which looks pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know, capture the flag on Halo is pretty fun, or Oddball as it's called on Halo, and capture the flag on any first person, it's like a staple of first persons really. But this one seems to be the one where you actually take a flag and bring it back to a base. Not like Call of Duty or anything where it's like capture the HQ or stuff like that, because that's already in this game in Conquest mode. Another thing that they seem to be really wanting to show off in the trailers for the game is the motorbikes. Like, they look pretty sweet from the gameplay that they've showed of them, but I mean, it looks all kind of not scripted, but it looks like it would be quite hard to. I don't think it's going to be as spectacular as they have it looking in the ads. Let's put it that way. Like, I don't think there's going to be as much grand chases with RPGs being fired off the back of rocket launchers and planes shooting helicopters and helicopters going up ramps and flinging C4 onto a helicopter, or what was I saying? Yeah, motorcycles going up ramps, flinging C4 onto a helicopter and blowing it up. all that kind of crazy shit that they showed in the trailer. I don't think there's going to be as much of that in when you actually play it, like, but it does look like a good DLC. The motorbike should definitely be fun to play on. Well, I'd say you kind of have to know your partner, your driving partner, if you're doing it, because I mean, I just think it would be quite hard to
Here's the first aid.
to have a good drive. I don't know what the word is. To have a good, not to say have, I don't want to say have a good ride, Jesus. To have a good time. To play well with someone who you don't know on the motorbike, because you have to kind of, it's like when you're in a tank or you're the gunner in a chopper, you kind of have to tell them when to stop, so you can shoot and shit like that. Jeez, I nearly didn't get that guy there. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about is game soundtracks. In my opinion, game soundtracks are not as not considered as much of a key feature as movie soundtracks would be. And I don't know why this is. I mean, I think game soundtracks are one of the best parts of it. They can literally make or break a game. Like, the soundtrack has to be good. What got me thinking about this again? Oh yeah, we're playing Aliens Colonial Marines, as you know, on our channel. Check that out if you haven't already. We're doing a co-op walkthrough of it. And the soundtrack on that is really good. It really kind of gives... It's really very like the Aliens movies. It builds up. It makes you feel scared. I mean, I'm not really good at critiquing music. Well, I should be, because I do music for the junior cert and leaving cert, and you have to know how to critique music and all that and blah blah blah. But really, I'm not great at critiquing kind of score music or orchestra music. But in my opinion, it's a great soundtrack. It really feels like the movies. It invokes emotion in you as you play it. You feel anxious when certain music is playing, coming up to a point and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sure you'd still feel anxious if it was just silence as you were moving towards a pretty ominous looking area, but the soundtrack makes it better. Then makes you feel more anxious, invokes more of a response from you than just the visuals of the game. Another example of this is Battlefield has a pretty good soundtrack. Now, Battlefield's soundtrack is more electric, excuse me again, more techno, not as orchestra classical-ish. Blah, I don't know what orchestra classical-ish, Jesus. It's not as orchestral or classical as the Aliens soundtrack, but I still think it does a good job. It sets the mood well. It doesn't invoke as much of a response in you as the Aliens one does. But I don't think that's the goal of it, because that's another thing. Soundtracks aren't just about making you feel what's happening. They're about setting the scene, and sometimes they're just about being awesome. Like, they're just about sounding good. Like the Far Cry 3, you know, when you're burning down that weed farm and some Skrillex song is playing. It has something to do with fire, so it's loosely tied to the scene, but yeah, some Skrillex song is playing, and it's just awesome. It's not like, it doesn't make you feel, well, it does, it makes you feel awesome. It makes you feel good about burning down the weed farm. It's just a cool scene to have, and sometimes that's the case in games. Halo 4 is another example of a game with a great musical score. I mean, it really sets the scene. That's another one that can get very emotional, like when the actual theme that plays on the Halo 4 menu is like, you know, the classical singing Halo song. And I mean, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but some scenes in that, some scenes in it, the music really does aid the emotion in the scene and helps you feel more connected to what's going on, if that makes any sense. By the way, stay tuned to our channel for some more Halo 4 co-op gameplay. I know we're really late on Halo 4, but Jeff's had problems with the disc, and then ages ago, like about a month ago, we recorded all of them. We finished recording it, but we haven't uploaded any of it yet because Jeff's been rendering videos and stuff like that, and he can't upload from boarding school. So that's why it's taken a while to come, but it's on its way. Don't worry, I'll probably upload the first one like tomorrow. Well, you don't know when tomorrow is. I'm having internet issues at the moment, so that's why there hasn't been any uploads from me recently. Well, recently as in today. I haven't uploaded today because I've had internet issues. not being able to upload, which kind of sucks because we kind of wanted to get the Aliens campaign out of the way to make way for bigger and better things. Jeff's got Lord of the Rings War in the North coming. I'm finishing off Metro 2033, Bioshock. I'm doing Bioshock 2. I'm getting back into Medal of Honor now that I have my new graphics card and I can run that game a bit better. I'm going to be doing some DayZ with my friend Simon, who's also a YouTuber. You can check out his channel, it's linked on our channel. I'm probably not going to link it in the description because I'm too lazy to go do that, but you can just check out our channel and he's linked down there on the right along with some other good YouTubers. So check them out if you want to, they're all pretty good. Like, I wouldn't recommend them to you if they weren't. So what else to talk about? I guess we can just talk about the gameplay for a moment. I mean, as you can see, we've been kind of sticking in a squad. Well, our team has been sticking in a squad. I move out there and get killed because that was a stupid mistake. But we've kind of been sticking in that little boardroom and just letting the enemies come to us. Which, you know, some might consider camping or whatever, but it works. It really does work. Now, I haven't been completely camping the whole game. I've been going out of my way also to get kills and stuff like that and to revive squad mates. So it's not all about camping, but, you know, if you're in a situation where the other team is a lot better than you, now granted we weren't in that situation here, but if you're playing not Conquest, it doesn't work. It has to be TDM for camping to work. But if you're playing against a team that's a lot better than you guys, and you're on what's it called, party chat, or you're in game chat, you should tell your team to just hold the building and secure it, because it really does work. It actually does help, and the other team will get frustrated at you, but you will win the game probably until they start pulling out the RPGs and blowing up your building. But usually you could just hide from that. And also, if that is happening, get all your team to pick medics so you can all heal each other and pick each other up. Because as you can see, a lot of us are playing medics in this game, and we are constantly picking each other up, reviving each other so the deaths don't get counted. I mean, look how much we're destroying them by. And now you can hear the epic music coming up to the end of the game. I'm not sure if I get the final kill or not. This is intense. Let's see what happens. 3 more kills to go. Let's see what I can do. Of course, I'm stuck on the wrong side of the fucking map. So I have to try and trek it all the way back to our to the right side of the map to actually get kills. Do I get that one? No, I assist them, but I'm okay with that. And do I get the final kill? I don't think I did. But anyway, I had a pretty good game. Let's just check my score here if it comes up. 25 for 6, yeah.